Okay, hello and welcome to my channel. I have a video here on planet Mustafar that I've planned for a while. Just haven't gotten around to making this video. Let me see if I can get rid of this video up top here before I get a copyright strike for that. Okay, well it looks like the video is cut off on top. Okay, anyway, there appears to be no way of getting rid of that video. Okay, anyway, so anyway, hopefully I don't get a copyright strike for that. Anyway, this video is to show a couple concepts here. This is basically a part of my well, actually, first let's get into a different topic. The last video I published on this channel, I'm actually the creator of the video. That video is not created by Enter the Stars. I'm giving him credit for something in the video. I actually am the one who developed the Shakespeare video for the most part. So I kind of made a little bit of a mistake on that one. And in this video, this is a video that's going to be part of this video that we're producing now is part of my Access Mundi series. So this is kind of part, I believe it's part 4 or 5. I guess I haven't really taken a look at how many parts I have, but this is this is part 4 or 5 of the Access Mundi series. So we'll just get right to it. We're going to talk about Planet Mustafar real briefly, and I'll show you some really interesting concepts on it. Let's see here. Okay, so Mustafar was basically torn between two gas giants. It says here in the middle paragraph, called Justafad and Lafrani. And so one way of looking at it's like this planet's like torn between heaven and hell, and you'll kind of see that you'll kind of see as you read this, and as I show you what's written here, you'll see that it's kind of Mustafar as a planet is actually planet Earth, and I'll show it to you real briefly. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so that's the thing. So this world, it describes here, in the second sentence, it says it was once a garden world nourished by the Bright Star artifact. Its orbit was shifted when Lady Korvax unleashed the energies of the Bright Star in an attempt to return her husband to life. Okay, so that's kind of like describing what's going to happen in the end times too, as well. People are going to try to live forever, and you'll see that in later in the planet's history that people are trying to live forever there, and they're trying to get these the Jedi or not the Jedi, but the Synth are trying to get this crystal as well, and they're trying to get this technology to live forever there. So you'll see that in the later part of this video a little bit. So the thing is, it was once a lush world, and I'll go to another page real fast that will show you. Oh, one moment. That will show you. Okay, so Mustafar was a lush planet with many Jedi temples there, where the Jedi Order trained and cultivated their abilities. So this is showing you the good side of hell under Solomon almost, even though it's like they're both going to hell. Is the interesting thing, is the way to put it, because the Jedi have the Phoenix rising from the ashes as their symbol, and Solomon is known as Jediah, so that's kind of hitting the nail on the head there. But the thing is, this show is showing planet Earth. Planet Earth was at one point lush, and it was very habitable, just like Mustafar. And then you'll see in later descriptions here, it will show that. Let me just scroll down here a bit, and we'll show this. Yeah, it will kind of show that because it has a droid production facility on it. It has Vader and Obi-Wan battling it out, and it became like a site of Vader's temple. It became a dark place pretty much, and it became a place full of lots of lava and mining. And the droids basically showcase the transhumanist thing. Let me try to move this video out of here because I can't get this video out of here. Okay, the droids kind of showcase the transhumanist thing. Oh, we're not gonna. That's the wrong thing that we want there. The droids kind of showcase the transhumanist thing going on. They have the droid production facility here. But what it really shows is that after the planet got taken over by the synth are like another word for saying synthetic. They're trying to do a synthetic organism type thing. Or a synthetic like human being that's modified. So the synth is a shortened version of saying synthetic being, and or a being that's trying to attempt to live forever and or live artificially, other than what the God above the firmament, how that God above the firmament would want us to live. And so the synth are dark, and the synth are the word synth almost sounds like sin almost. So it's like it's a sin, and it is actually quite a massive sin if you know anything about how the Bible works and how the laws that were laid down by God work in the Bible there. And so anyway, that's kind of what happens, is that after the synths take over the planet, after that happens, the synths eventually take over, and you'll see down here, we got to scroll down here and I'll show where the synths take over. Let's see here, where do they take over? I might have to scroll way down. Okay, so well, it says in this article somewhere, I gotta find it for you, that they were fighting over. Let's find it. They were fighting over a crystal that was here. I gotta find this thing. Where's the crystal? They were fighting over a crystal that was of importance. Okay, so this is at the bottom of the paragraph here. It says, Legends of Korvax's search for immortality brought the ancient planet... Oh, my mistake. Let's read that again. Legends of Korvax's search for immortality brought the ancient Sith to Mustafar, seeking the same secrets of eternal life. There they built a temple over a locus in a dark side of the Force, above the buried ruins of Korvax Fortress. I think that's a typo there. Anyway, that might be a geological feature. It says locus, but anyway. And so anyway, you get the picture here, and you even have something called the Black Sun here. The Black Sun Crime Syndicate in this paragraph here it discusses. And the Black Sun has to do with the sun darkening, and it also has to do with the black hole sun in the North Pole, which is a long story about what that is. I'm of a different opinion of what that actually is, but this is basically describing Earth, and I'll describe this really briefly to you because I described this concept in my other videos. Is that the planet was once lush and green, just like Earth, okay, and was held by the Jedi then, and then after that, planet Mustafar became dark after they also battled for this crystal, by the way, as it's seen here. So they brought the synth there. The synth got brought there for a search for immortality, which is what the end times is about a little bit. And so the synth came there. The planet became dark, or was dark, just a little bit prior to their arrival. It became a dark volcanic lava world. And that's kind of what's going to happen to Earth a bit, is that it's not going to be totally covered in lava. It's just going to be having... a bit more lava and a bit more volcanoes going off, actually a lot more volcanoes going off than usual. And what that does is the magma flowing to the surface is somehow connected to the Axis Mundi in the North Pole. And the Axis Mundi is time itself. It is gravity too, because I've discovered that the magnetic field is gravity. So the North Pole is essentially gravity, and that, I believe, is connected to the magma in a rough way. And the magma here is somehow tied to it, because if even on a scientific level, what science will tell you here, science tells you here is that the magma in the core already is the magnetic field. And so the thing is that when that magnetic field blows to the surface, it's going to disrupt time. In the Book of Revelation, as I've shown in previous videos, shows that there is what do you call it? it says in the book of Revelation that mountains will move, and then after that, time comes to an end. And so that's kind of showing you that, hey, well, how do mountains move? Well, you have to have, in order to get mountains to move, you have to have the tectonic plates move and volcanoes going off. So that's how you get mountains to move. And then that is tied to time because, like I said, when you blow the whatever's making when you blow what's making the access Mundi to the surface. Okay, so since the lava is making the access Mundi work, if it gets blown to the surface, it's not going to work as it properly should, and time's going to get messed up, and also the structure of atoms will get kind of you'll have entropy, and you'll have destruction. You'll have like structural integrity of certain substances will decline. So anyway, I have some solutions to all this, and I've worked out some solutions. And so, yeah, but this is just one example of showing you, hey, this is how they show it in entertainment. It's very indirect. It's not like explicitly stated that this is what the planet Mustafar is all about, but this is what I believe it's all about. So anyway, I guess we'll just cut this video out. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.